Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your reading. This is for Libra season 2023. So, I'm going to start out the reading with an oracle message that is just really interesting to me, and I think some of it might resonate with some of you. I'm not able to apply it to a general reading because everyone's situation is so different, but I just wanted to start out by reading this. Something that has just happened will happen twice, then 3 times. Something that has already happened twice will happen one more time. And something that has happened 3 times is now complete, finished, farewelled finally by the 3 who are in charge of these strands of fate that repeat in 3s till the lesson is learned. So that is the 3 witchy sisters message for you. The other message here, I think it's pronounced Samied, is that everything in life that you get has a price that you pay for that thing. And I think we're going to revisit this theme as I get more into the tarot cards. So, excuse me. Barking dogs. So Gemini, you are in the energy of the Emperor. Look at you just mean mugging there on your throne. So you are in a position of power in life. You are in charge of other people. You are controlling your destiny. You might be an important figure to a community of people. You could own your own business here. The King of Pentacles also showed up and suggests that you are potentially a father figure. If this reading is for a masculine gendered person, does not have to be. Gender is fluid in tarot. So if this is for a female, it just means that, you know, it could be, if this is for a female, that your reading right now is centering around a father figure in your life. So take that as it resonates for you. It could be, yeah, I hadn't thought of it when I prepped for this, but interpret it whichever way you will. And if it's not about a father figure and not centering around someone, then it's just centering around you as a feminine person who is very in charge and calling the shots, and you might have to be a little more in your masculine energy than you would like to be at this time. But it's ultimately a very positive place to be. So, you know, there could also be something going on. We'll get more into it, but there could be something going on that is putting you more into a masculine energy right now. So we have crowning the reading here. We have the Moon, the World, and I specified with the 5 of Swords in reverse. So there is some type of new beginning. Well, not a new beginning, excuse me, a new stage in your life that is, it's not showing you everything you need to know at this time. With the Moon here, this is a very deep card. So the Moon is, you know, and we did just have a full moon a couple days ago. We did have that moon in Aries. Emperor can be related to Aries. So it could be something about this full moon is putting you more in your masculine energy if this is for a feminine person. But anyway, you know, it's like the new stage of your life, either brought out by this full moon or just not even related to the moon, but it's just like there's something that's being hidden here. And it is, can often, the moon is our archetype for the mother. So this could have something to do with nurturing, like something about what nurtures you, or you nurturing other people, is making it hard for you to see where some type of mentally abusive situation needs to be released. Of course, mother wounds and mother dynamics, and it's our primary attachment figure in life. That bond with that mom comes out in everywhere we venture in our lives. So that could be coming up for you right now with this full moon in Aries that we're frankly just starting to come off of. And beware, we're heading into eclipse season. Lunar eclipse is in, I believe, the middle of October. I could be mistaken, it might be the end of October. So this might be continued until that lunar eclipse hits. Forgive me for not having the date ready for you. Your challenge right now is to extract yourself from a situation involving other people where you are allowing yourself to remain blind and immobilized, and to really just move on. Well, I don't want to say move on right now, but there's some type of motion in terms of love and feeling for you that is a challenge for you right now. So I'd say not moving on, because I see pretty clearly right now there's some type of either reunion or soulmate bond or connection that you are involved in that is you're in it right now. Like you can't move on if that you're in this connection right now. So that could be what's bringing up these projections and triggers and emotional wounds with the moon, and hopefully bringing it up to be healed for you, once you are able to process whatever is going on in this connection. So there, with the Hangman in reverse, there is a need to see this connection from a different perspective right now, and to be able to use whatever's going on as healing for you with the Star card here. It looks like, whoever this person that you are connected with and partnered with is in the upright. You're, showing up as a king and queen. So you're both, in terms of tarot, showing up in the upright means there's not a lot of dysfunction here, but it doesn't look like you're a great match. One of you, I shouldn't say great match, I should say maybe not a natural match. So one of you is showing up more stable and focused around finances, could own their own business, could be an earth sign, very focused on their money and very financially stable. And then the other of you is showing up as more of an emotional, loving type of person. And not to say that can't work. I'm just saying that that could be causing some of the difficulty that's coming up with all the emotion that this full moon is triggering. It looks like in the past, sort of side note here, there was some situation with a fire sign that ultimately was just very heavy and a burden for you, and was kind of like dragging you down and slowing you down. And so in order to deal with the anxiety that came up from that situation, you just stop taking any action towards that person. Fire sign, the Queen of Wands here can show up in life as someone very sexual. It could be someone that's very attractive, someone that's very dynamic, and can be a very savvy business person too. So I don't know if this could have been in a business situation or love. It's not really saying here. But yeah, it looks like maybe it didn't end. It's just like communication and action towards that person and communicating with them just stopped, and that just was enough to like quell your anxiety about that situation. So it could be, intuitively speaking, this isn't the cards, but it could be that there was something left over from that situation that's carrying into the situation right now. The bottom of the deck, we have a hidden message here for you, Gemini, that it looks like right now something is out of balance. There could be excessive substance use, drugs or alcohol going on, or any kind of, I'm just going to say mainly alcohol. Could be making somebody very conflict avoidant and kind of like just holding all their feelings inside and like not wanting to cause any conflict, not wanting fights. So they are just holding it in. And then unfortunately, this is contributing to the loss of a relationship. Some relationship where there is love and emotions involved. So in the near future, I see you kind of getting bored, feeling like with this Page of Pentacles in reverse, like I don't want something stable anymore, looking at like a marriage or a living together type of situation or a happy home and just saying, I don't know if I desire that anymore. I want something fun. I want something, and then going along with that is like you just deciding to not give to somebody. It could be either that you're getting breadcrumbed. This is, the breadcrumb card too, if we're getting really informal with tarot here. Could be that you're not getting what you deserve. You're not being given to. So you decide to move into the Hermit energy of just really going deep within and looking at like your path in life and what is my path and what do I want, and finding your peace with this Four of Swords here. I'm going into a meditative state and moving on, moving forward from a situation that had the potential for a happy home or was a happy home. You could have been living, you could be feeling less stable about a situation that felt like a happy home to you. And I pulled out a couple of oracle cards and it says, retreat, time alone in nature will help. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge, and passion. Try something you've never done before. So Gemini, I just see you, in response to this difficult situation that you're going through it's like in the future, you just get back in touch with what it is that kind of lights you up and who you are and what you want. And a lot of that has to do with time alone. I think that's all I had to say about that. So it looks like, again, going a little deeper in the current situation, I feel like there's the potential or, the loss of a family love situation, a relationship involving family feelings and love that is being lost right now, or being let go of, or essentially I just see you turning your back on it. And it might be that because of just not enough communication with the Page of Swords in reverse, like there's no communication coming in. So it feels like it's not there for you anymore. And so you're like turning your back on it, and you are focusing on a new stage in your life with a judgment. It's like, kind of like the rising from the ashes a little bit here. Like it feels like this is uncomfortable. This is causing, you to feel like you're not having success, the kind of success you want in your life. And you're seeing, the path forward. It's like, I'm going to get that success. Like it might not be, what I wanted, where, we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Obviously there's loss, and, that could be their loss or it could be your loss. I don't know that it's actually, I don't know who's feeling the loss right now. And I don't actually have, a card of grief here or anything currently, but I think it's just implied that anytime we lose a Ten of Cups or we let go of a Ten of Cups, there's grief and sadness. So, but I just feel like you're just shifting your focus. You're just doing a nice pivot right now. You're just saying, okay, well, that's not working out the way I want. So look, how am I going to get the success I want? Well, with the Judgment card, it's like a level up. Like, let me get out of this plateau and climb up to the next stage of my life. So in your environment, someone is not communicating what they want, or maybe not knowing what they want about a marriage situation, or a divorce situation, rather, I should say, with this Hierophant being in reversed. And they're not really listening to their intuition right now. So they're kind of cut off from their feelings, and they're either being dishonest or they're just not communicating. And they do seem largely focused around some type of new connection. This could be work. It looks more like work to me than love, but it doesn't have to be. It could be like kind of with the Two of Wands, like sometimes I get like a hookup card with this. So if we are talking about, I mean, you won't know because it's not you, it's someone else in your environment. Like there's some type of like merger or union with another person that is going to bring someone new wealth and a new opportunity for wealth. And so that could involve letting go of a marriage. That could involve leaving a team of work people. It could be, third-party energy. It could be like this is kind of a three's a crowd situation where, if there is a love thing involved here, which I sense a little bit with the Hierophant reverse, they could be just being dishonest about that and sort of tuning out of their intuition and their feelings in order to participate in this, new relationship, or, taking this new solid offer to the next level with somebody. Hope I explained that all right for you. Hopes and fears. I see you maybe fearing that with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, you're not going to get the stability that you want, or fearing that you won't find anything stable in life, but also really wanting something happy. So it's like you might be kind of thinking like, well, how do I decide, well, how do I have both? How do I have something that's stable, but also that makes me happy? And that might be something you're really ruminating around right now, Gemini. So in the outcome here, you got the Chariot card twice. So that is just a big old moving on sign here. And it looks like, you know, due to whatever you're going through, there's a loss of feeling, either a loss of feelings of love here, or you're so overwhelmed by your emotions that essentially, you know, that a huge, like, unforeseeable change comes into your life and is followed immediately by the Star card. So there might be a sudden change that you hadn't anticipated, or, you know, this could be someone else's loss of love, or someone else's overwhelm about, you know, their feelings coming in and just like changing everything. You know, I still, you know, if this is about this connection here, this relationship, or yes, some type of relationship, you know, I don't see you, like, I don't see it ending yet. I don't see it ending now. I see hints of that in the future, in the near future, in the next couple of months. I see you, like, the energy kind of is in you is going that way. You know, with you going into the Hermit energy, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Wands moving forward, you know, kind of side-eyeing a relationship or a living together situation and thinking, oh, I'm kind of bored. I don't know if I really want that. But I still see you in it, and all this stuff is just sort of like going on in your mind. But then with this outcome, to me, it looks like it actually just happened. So that can be the next like 6 to 12 months. And yeah, so the eclipses, you know, are going to bring in a lot of change for people. But I honestly see this outcome as being further out from the eclipses. Not necessarily, you know, timelines are sort of mysterious with tarot. You know, this future situation could be, you know, until the first eclipse, and then the second eclipse could be in the outcome here. But I don't see any real moon symbology coming in that would suggest that in either of those. So we'll just stick with the timeline being most likely the next few months, and then 6 to 12 months out for the final outcome. And it's like after this huge change just comes in and just rocks your world, and then you start to find healing in that, like you just decide, I'm just not going to work on this anymore, and I don't feel sad about it anymore, and I'm moving on. I'm throwing in the towel here with the Nine of Wands in reverse. There's going to be no new beginnings. There's going to be no new second or first chances. And you're just going to say, you know, I don't see this going anywhere. And then like a new stable opportunity or offer comes in. So I'm out of room here. This could be, it looks like work. It looks like a really great work opportunity that's going to bring you lots of abundance. But, it, you know, since we were kind of dealing with a love situation here, it could be that it's a new, more stable love offer coming in for you down the road. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. Take care.